How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys go down and subscribe before we get started in today's video. Today I want to give you guys 7 Bronco accessories that are going to make your life a whole lot easier and make your Bronco experience just that much better. Keep in mind that these are accessories. They're not modifications. They're not things that are going to be costing you a ton of money. Most of these things, if not all of them, are going to be costing under $50. Every single one of these things is going to make life easier in some aspect or another. This right here is my 2022 Ford Bronco. It's an Outer Banks Eruption Green. Has one mod to it pretty much so far, but it's got a couple of interior accessories that have made my life a whole lot easier and I think are very helpful if you do own a Bronco. Starting off at number 1 is going to be these grab handles right here. The Ford Bronco doesn't have anything on the A-pillar, which makes it super annoying to get in and out of the vehicle. The only grab handle you have from the factory is this one right here. And I don't know about you guys, but this is super uncomfortable to, number 1, hold while driving if you're a passenger, but also to get up into your vehicle. It's just at an awkward position when this is much more natural and easier to get into and makes everything that much better. These are from Bartek. They've got a little bit of an olive green because I have a green Bronco, obviously. I only have them for the front right now, but I will be installing them in the rear there soon enough. There's only 2 bolts to it, one there, and those are already there from factory, so it's basically a really nice OEM replacement of nothing. It makes life and getting in and out of your Bronco a lot easier. Also, if you're a passenger or you're in the rear, you have something to grab onto. The rear passengers have that handle right there, which is the reason why I wanted to test them out for the front, and after testing them, I do recommend them, and I think I will buy them for the rear as well. Option number 2 is going to be right here in the driver's seat. If you have these auxiliary switches in your Bronco, you deleted the sunglass holder. There is no real good place to put your sunglasses other than the wireless charging pad in the cup holder, but if you're using those things, and if you have them on the dash, they could fly away with the doors off. The next best thing is to buy one of these. A little magnetic sunglass holder clip. It literally just goes on to your Bronco super easily. You put your sunglasses in here and you can just close it like that, and you actually have somewhere to put your sunglasses because you deleted the holder that was there in the first place. For demonstrational purposes, I put a pair of sunglasses right there. You can simply just go like that, or you can simply just push them in. Easier with 2 hands like so. This one says Bronco. You need to get one that says Bronco. I just thought it was cool that they made them specifically with the logos on them. Now this one is an extremely helpful accessory. If you own a Bronco and you've ever taken the doors and the roof off, if you have a 4-door, the first thing you will notice is the seat belts in the rear flapping like crazy. Enough air gets caught in between here and they end up flapping like crazy. Even if you do buckle them in, it still doesn't really work as well as this next accessory does. If we come right here, you can see that I have a seat belt holder, which you actually just go and insert like this and put the buckle in like that. A super helpful accessory that tucks those in order to make them not flap. I will say one thing though, they come out in the sun. 2 of the 3 have come out, and I'm going to have to figure out how to re-glue them or something along that extent because they just don't hold up to the summer heat. They're still a little sticky. I kind of expected this to happen, but they just don't stick that well. The ones I got are from Sticker Fab. I don't recommend you buy them. I recommend you buy the cheapest ones possible. I thought about going with a little bit of quality, but it turns out they're basically all the same. If I was to buy them again, I would buy the cheap ones and then figure out a way to make them stick better myself. I think they're extremely overpriced for what they are, but they're still a helpful tool and accessory, and I thought I would mention the fact that you can get them. Now this next accessory I have yet to install, but this is a tempered glass screen protector for my display right there. You can go on Amazon and there's a bunch of different options for you guys if you want to check it out for yourself, but these screens are expensive. If you're going off-roading, or if you get a little bit of dirt or speck or anything on your finger and end up kind of scratching your surface, you don't want to do that without a screen protector there. So it's a good investment for about $10–15 to buy a screen protector for your expensive screens. That way, if anything does happen by accident in the off-road or just driving it regularly, things happen, things go wrong. So I highly recommend you pick up one of these because especially when you're having off-road experiences, you don't want to mess this up. Now this next accessory I'm actually installing as I'm making this video, and that is going to be a GoPro holder. If you don't know, there's a little place for your GoPro right here, and I bought a whole little adapter, which seems really cool. You can have a phone holder if you want, but also have multiple GoPros there, which is gonna be my ideal use for this thing. It's gonna be something that's helpful. I'm gonna finish this install and show you guys how it looks. And just like that, I have the mount done. Now I will talk about the price once again. They only came with one of these little brackets here. I thought for the price I would at least get 2 of these so I can have a GoPro or my phone or 2 GoPros at the same time, but they only gave me one, and I knew that buying it, but I still think it was a little overpriced. All of the products like this are extremely taxed. There's a pretty big Bronco tax when it comes to any of these products, and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I suppose. This is going to be something that's going to be well worth it for me. I just installed this, but I know this is something I can recommend for people who want to capture stuff on their GoPro and use the built-in screw in their Bronco. It's very seamless. It doesn't take up any like visibility or anything, and it's already built into the vehicle, as it literally says accessory ready right there. Might be a little hard to see. Now the 6th accessory I don't have on the truck right now because I have my hardtop on. The 6th accessory is going to be a bimini top of some sort. I have one in the garage. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when we drive up there in a second. It's going to be pretty useful on some hot days if you want to keep a little bit of sun out, if you want to keep like all the branches and dirt and debris that if you park under a tree or something, the birds especially, if you want to keep all of that junk out, you can have a little bit of a bimini top up top. Another nice advantage of that, like I said, I have my hardtop on, but I could have that top on with the hardtop on, and I wouldn't have to remove it every single time I wanted to change it out. I could put both on top and it wouldn't be an issue. Now this is the bimini top right here. It's kind of like a mesh-like material. It's still see-through, so it's still going to let some of that sun in, but a huge bonus is that it does keep just a little bit out and keep you protected. I think this is super helpful if you do have the top off and you just want something a little extra protect you at some points in time. You can get one of these, and this is one from Amazon. This is not an expensive one. There's certain ones that cost like $80. This one costs like 30 bucks, so it's not super bad. I did install it for a second just to test fit it. It's super nice, and I think it's a well worth product if you are interested in driving with the roof off, which is what the Bronco is kind of about. I wanted to install my roof rack on the truck, which is why I have it taken off. And the 7th accessory is going to be the door bags and the roof bags. This is a factory accessory. This comes with the vehicle in some cases. Mine didn't come with the door bags, mine came with the roof bag. You can option it a certain way. You can actually get half of these for free with your Ford points, depending on the spec of your vehicle. The higher your spec is, the more points you got. But these are from Ford themselves. As you can see right there, it has a Ford logo, or the Bronco logo I should say, and it's just being hung with the door inside of it. The door is in there right now. In the future, I plan to put them all along the wall here, so when I do have the Bronco kind of converted like this, I have a space to put everything. And those are 7 accessories that I recommend you get for your Bronco. If you're interested in any of these, I'm gonna leave a couple of links in the description for products that I actually like. As far as like some of the things go, as far as the tops, the screen protectors, all those things, you simply just look up screen protector for your Bronco and something will come up. I'm not being paid or anything for these products. Some of them are just kind of what you want and up to your discretion. If you didn't enjoy the video, please leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.